Oh, we're live. Just getting used to this new bits and pieces that we've been getting. No idea what the signal is going to be like here. I mean, it seems alright on the phone, but until we get it away running live, we don't know. I'm just going to stay here about an hour, I think, just to test this bit out, because it's a new little spot that me and Shell found. So I'm just going to wait until one or two come on the chat just to see what the picture's like. It's another day, it just doesn't know what it wants to do. Must be doing a runway inspection, I think. I've got a little joystick controller thing on me gimbal here, which I need to get practice with as well. So this is going to be fun and games. I'm going to be panning up when I should be panning down. There'll be all sorts of fun and games. That view there you've got there, that's the very far end of the airfield, runway 25. And if we pan around here, there's the control tower. You see the windsock there. That's the start of the terminal there. That air bridge there, that's where the Emirates 777 would be parked. And then I'll just not too far. It's going to take some getting used to this thing. There's the main terminal building there. You see the old control tower there. Just to the left of that, that's the spot where I normally stand. Those yellow posts straight in front of you, that's the ILS. That's the ILS there, you can see the other. There's the other one there. See if I can, it's dead sensitive. Helen Casey's on. She's leaving in a minute to go to the airport. Nice one. What's the picture like, Helen? Is it alright? Is it glitching? I'm in this new spot. I'm just doing a little trial run here. The signal seems alright on my phone, but obviously I've set up for the live stream, so can't always assume you're going to get a good, nice flowing live stream. Roger Memory's on, hello. Helen says it's all good, champion. So this could be another potential spot. There's the other ILS there. And then just over the road, there's the others. What time's your flight, Helen? $5 What time you get? What is that? 5 or 9? That's 5, isn't it? What time are you getting here for? Because I'm only, hang on. I'm only going to be here for half an hour. I'm just doing a little quick, I just want a couple of planes to come in just so I can see what it's like on the camera. Obviously I'm a little bit further away, I've got a better zoom on my camera, but I'm a little bit further away to where I normally would be streaming over at my favourite little spot. I'm stood in a field just to the right hand side of the ILS where 07 is. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm only going to be here for a short time, Helen. And then I'm going to head back over to my normal spot where I normally go. So if you're dropping off at the airport, by all means, come along and say hi. Be nice to meet you. I don't know what time it is now, hang on. It's currently, what, just after 12:30. I'm just going to be here just long enough so I can just catch a couple of planes, just so I can get an idea of what this spot's like and how much better the zoom is. I know the zoom's definitely better. I mean, I could go further along where the ILS is, but that would give us a bit more of a straight line view of the runway. But the problem there is, I'm on it. Well, here I'm on a bit of a gradient here. I'm sort of raised up a little bit, which is what you need here because it's really flat. It's all flat around this airfield. And it's difficult finding an area where it's elevated. And the problem is, over by the ILS, it slopes away again. So I'm going to be like a 5-year-old trying to peek over the top of a fence. So what time roughly are you expecting getting here then, Helen? What am I using? I'm using a gimbal that I just got the other day. And again, I'm getting, you know, it's getting used to the new things. I'm not used to these kind of things. So yeah, I've got a new phone. Got a Samsung Galaxy, whatever, God knows whatever model it is. It's a better phone anyway. It's got a better memory on it, better zoom on it. And the lad I bought the gimbal off in the phone shop, we know them anyway. The stand he gave us the stand for nothing actually. He said it was just a spare one that he uses in his shop. And I traded my old phone in. Well, I'm saying my other phone wasn't that old. I only had it a month or two. My iPhone, I traded that in against the new one. Paid the difference, bought the gimbal, and then he chucked the stand in for free, which is very kind of him. So as for this spot here, this is the new one. Me and Shell found it the other day. Oh, so I'm here doing a little test run. It's just finding little different places where I can think, right, I'll stream here today. Now all I'm waiting for is a couple of planes to come in so I can just see what it looks like. That bit over there, that's the other part of the airport, where the biz jets and everything go, and you've got the helipad there. I think the police helicopter's based there as well. That over there, that bit there where you see there, where the red fencing is there, just past there, just to the left of that old control tower, that's where I normally stand. I've no idea, Roger. There's literally nothing here at the minute. When I first got here, there was a Ryanair on the stand right next to where I normally stand. There was a couple of light aircraft taking off as I was setting up. But all these stands here are completely empty. What's going on with my gimbal? No. Right, why is that making a bleeping noise for? I've got a bleeping noise going off for some reason, and I've got a light flashing away. It shouldn't do, Roger. I've fully charged it. Just bear with us 2 seconds, guys. I don't know why it's bleeping for, it's fully charged. You know what it is, honest to God. fully charged when I left the house. That shouldn't be the issue. Yeah, I've just turned it off and I'm back on again, Roger. It seems to have put itself right, but I don't know why I'd done that for. Seems like when the quality isn't good, it gives you a warning. I'm not sure what the problem is, Roger, to be honest. It's the first proper time I've used it. The solid blue light's on as it should be, and the solid green light's on as it should be. I don't know if it's something I'm not doing or something I'm doing that I shouldn't be, I don't know. It's all a learning process. I mean, the gimbal's fully charged, so it shouldn't be the battery. It's done it again. Right, is that what it was doing? So now it's just flopped there, right? And I've got two lights in front of us. One's the power light, which is fine, that's on. The other light, it's supposed to be green. Now that was green, then it started flashing a mix of green and red, which it's doing now. And there's the, there you go, it's flopped there, you see. Alright, I appreciate your help, Roger. See, it's gone flashing again there. Now, I don't know why. It's called a monarch. Yeah, Roger. Monarch, that's what it is. I don't understand why it's bleeping for. It's just gone completely limp. It's a Monarch, Roger. M-O-N-A-R-C-H. Not quite sure what the model number is. Let's look. S5, if that makes any sense. Like I say, the main reason I'm here in this spot is just to check the signal strength. That's all I'm here for, just to give it an hour just to see how it runs, how the reception runs. I mean, issues like gimbals playing up, I can work on that. I can find out. It might be something I'm doing wrong, or it's got a mode button on the thing, but I'm not quite sure. It's the lad in the shop, he showed us how to switch it on and get rid of. See, it's gone limp again. Right, I've got a flashing light again. So, you know what happened there was the gimbal arm went limp, but it wasn't buzzing, wasn't doing the bleeping noise, and the little light, the little one that's normally green, that was flashing sort of multicolours, green, red, blue. Now that the arm now has just gone static again, and we've got a green light. But like I say, I'm only here to test this signal, this area for the signal. So we're just in a field, just over from the main. I showed you before, but I'll show you again. As it goes limp again. You see, that's the main terminal there. Runway 07, then you've got the ILS. The ILS is just there. And that's over towards runway 25. Now that's just bleeped again. It's gone limp again. We've just looked it up on the web. It says the battery needs charging and it may need a new battery. Right, cheers, thanks for that, Roger. Well, it's definitely fully charged because I put it on charge for the time stated. And followed the guidelines, what it said. I mean, if it's faulty, I'll just take it back. I mean, the lad's pretty good. He'll sort it out for us if there's a fault with it. I'll just plug that one. Well, I've got my power bank with us, my brand new power bank, and I've just plugged that in. It's still bleeping. I mean, it's a brand new gimbal, Roger. I mean, it could have a faulty battery on it, I suppose. Anyway, apart from the trouble I'm having with this gimbal, is the picture alright? Is the stream running? Because that's primarily the reason why I'm here for, just to test the signal. This could be, as long as the signal's alright and I get a smooth stream, this could be another spot to video from. No, I've got a flashing blue light now. That might be because of the charging. Yes, that might be why that's flashing blue. The thing is though, Roger, like I see, I fully charged it. And then, I mean, it was definitely 100% fully charged before I left the house. I've charged it for the time it states you to charge it for. So I'm doing everything it's asking us to. So if half an hour into using it I'm getting a battery warning light on it, then I could possibly suggest a faulty battery. Hey, this one, not one thing, it's another. These things are sent to try us. Hey, where's all the bloody planes at? Never known it'd be so empty. It's all connected now, Roger. I've got the power bank plugged in. The blue power light on the front's flashing, which is what it was doing when it was in the house when I was charging it from the plug. It's suggesting to me it's a faulty battery, if I'm being honest. Like I say, I'm completely new to these gimbals. Oh, hang on, I think we've got something coming in on the approach here. I don't know what it is. I think it's just a little one, I think. Picture's really good, running okay, nice and clear, champion. That's what we want to. That's what we want to know. As long as I know I've got a good reception here, then that's a tick. The issue with the battery on this gimbal I can sort out. That's not a problem. Well, it is a problem. It's an annoying problem, but I need to either get a longer cable for this, or I need to find somewhere of putting some kind of a little shelf on this tripod. Well sorted out. In the meantime, we've got something on the approach. Our first customer of the day. It's very quiet today, Roger. I mean, we've been here this time of day before. I mean, there's literally nothing on the stands at all over there, which I'll pan round and show you in a minute. There's the one coming in here. Is it a TUI or a KLM? It's definitely a blue plane. I'm just gonna, oh, wrong way, too far. That's a TUI 737 Max. We've got something else coming in on the approach, but it's just a light aircraft, I think. I'm just going to keep the camera on this tubby. Yeah, that air bridge straight in front of you, where you can see the rear end of that plane. That's normally where the Emirates 777 is on the stand. And there's literally nothing. There was nothing. There was one Ryanair when I first got here. There was two little light aircraft took off. And I've seen nothing coming in or out since then. And that TUI that's just landed, that's the first one that's come in. So I don't know what's going on today. I've never seen it like this before. And there was a few delays on the board when I was in the terminal before. But delays are normal at the minute. I've got a private jet thing, biz jet thing, whatever it is, taxiing down the runway. I think what I'll do is I'll get this one taken off, and then I'm going to end the live, but I'll be literally back on in about 20 minutes from my normal spot. Just want to get a little bit up there. Like I say, as long as I know this area is fine for the signal and for streaming quality, that's got a result from today, if anything. Our jet's just doing a U-turn. There's something else I want to do, and I'll just practice with the little joystick. I've got one taken off there and one coming down on the approach. Right, well, I've got my bank plugged in and it's still gone. It's definitely a fault with this, like. It's definitely got a faulty something. Right guys, I've done what I needed to do here. I've nearly been, well, how long have I been on? 55 minutes. It's past the stream test anyway. So I'm going to end this, but if you want to come back on, I'll be coming back on live in about 20 minutes. By the time I make my way up to the other spot. And I'll set the gimbal back up as I am now, but I think we're going to have the same floppy on and off issue with it, I think. Don't think there's much I can do here and now. I think I'm just going to have to work with it, work with the fault and sort it out tomorrow. So, thanks for tuning on to this one. Just as I'm seeing that, it flops away. Yeah, thanks for tuning into this one, guys. I'll be back on live in 20 minutes to stream from my usual spot where I talk to the pilots and everything. I think the locals call it the bridge. That's what it's known as, the bridge. So see you very soon.